The Lady of the Barge by W. W. Jacobs. The master of the barge, Arabella, sat in the stern of his craft with his right arm leaning on the tiller. A desultory conversation with the mate of a schooner, who was hanging over the side of his craft a few yards off, had come to a conclusion, owing to a difference of opinion on the subject of religion. The skipper had argued so warmly that he almost fancied he must have inherited the tenets of the Seventh-day Baptists from his mother, while the mate had surprised himself by the warmth of his advocacy of a form of Wesleyanism, which would have made the members of that sect open their eyes with horror. He had moreover confirmed the skipper in the error of his ways by calling him a bargee, the ranks of the Baptists receiving a defender if not a recruit from that hour. With the influence of the religious argument still upon him, the skipper, as the long summer's day gave place to night, fell to wondering where his own mate, who was also his brother-in-law, had got to. Lights which had been struggling with the twilight now burnt bright and strong, and the skipper, moving from the shadow to where a band of light fell across the deck, took out a worn silver watch and saw that it was 10 o'clock. Almost at the same moment a dark figure appeared on the jetty above and began to descend the ladder, and a strongly built young man of 22 sprang nimbly to the deck. 10 o'clock, Ted, said the skipper slowly. It'll be 11 in an hour's time, said the mate calmly. That'll do, said the skipper in a somewhat loud voice, as he noticed that his late adversary still occupied his favorite strained position, and a fortuitous expression of his mother's occurred to him. Don't talk to me. I've been arguing with a son of Belial for the last half hour. Bargee, said the son of Belial in a dispassionate voice. Don't take no notice of him, Ted, said the skipper pityingly. He wasn't talking to me, said Ted. But never mind about him. I want to speak to you in private. Fire away, my lad, said the other in a patronizing voice. Speak up, said the voice from the schooner encouragingly. I'm listening. There was no reply from the bargee. The master led the way to the cabin, and lighting a lamp, which appealed to more senses than one, took a seat on a locker, and again requested the other to fire away. Well, you see, it's this way, began the mate with a preliminary wriggle. There's a certain young woman. A certain young what? Shouted the master of the Arabella. Woman, repeated the mate snappishly. You've heard of a woman afore, haven't you? Well, there's a certain young woman I'm walking out with. Walking out? Gasped the skipper. Why, I never eared o' such a thing. You would ha' done if you'd been better.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?